basketball. And for a young player, that speaks to his IQ. He does a really good job. If you notice, he always seems to be around the ball. He's always finding situations to put himself in a position to be successful.
Georges Hunt, 11 points per game, 5 boards, a steal and a half. Third leading scorer on the Magic Summer League team. Second year out of Georgia Tech. Good size, 6'6", 220. And the Magic are lapping the Mavericks so far, 16-3. So Dennis Smith Jr. not here with the Mavericks, but he will be with them in Las Vegas. So we will get a chance to see him in Summer League action, just not here in Orlando.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun to watch him. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the fans tuning in, if Bikes knocks that one down, have seen him because a lot of them are also college fans. But for those who haven't, you know, you're talking about a Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook type athlete playing the point guard position, explosive, as explosive as you can be at that position. And he is going to be a fun player to watch over the next several years.
A famous talent evaluator told me that he has the wow factor.
Yes.
And here's Walton, blocked by Ding. Luis Montero called for that foul a moment ago. Didn't want the layup. Brandon Paul stepping back for three. Ding is there. I wish him luck against Isaac. Referee Scott Wall, number 31, sufficiently in my way.
Yeah, I tell you, Costello and Isaac, they are what I call, they're erasers. They erase mistakes. When you have defensive breakdowns, they have such great activity and anticipation, and then Isaac obviously with the shot blocking, they can recover from those mistakes.
Brandon Paul to Werney, but Werney was late.
Yeah, well, but Isaac's, again, the anticipation to see that play before it happened and able to come up with the steal.
Walton underneath to Garino, the reverse, wouldn't go. Werney the board. Magic are moving that rock, though.
They are. And not only are they moving it, they're moving well without it. They're not just standing around watching. And watch here, you don't even see Isaac, but he comes from the weak side to read the play. So they're able to come in. Those are the types of instincts that you want in young players. He's showing a feel that it's hard to teach. And that's one reason why a lot of people are high on him. And I think a lot of it is because he's got a guard mindset. You know, and as a guard, you tend to always have to think for the other positions. And he's putting that on display here early on.
Number 55 in white, Jonathan Motley, rookie out of Baylor, into the game. Shot blocked by Isaac. Ding tapped it out to Paul. What a play by Ding, and a nice shot by Brandon.
Yeah, that was a really good effort there. Paul able to reward him by knocking it down.
Number 25 in black, Wesley Owundu into the game. Second round pick to the Magic in this past draft. Bikes off the Motley screen. Didn't want that mid-range shot, GA.
No, he was expected a harder roll for Motley, and Motley just kind of didn't read it right.
Brandon Paul. Boy, that was a tough finish in traffic.
That rebound there by Isaac. Goodness gracious.
Costello caught the lob, couldn't lay it in. Got it back. Uses the keister to get his man out of place. Montero with that rejection, and then Georges Hunt cashes in.
I think Montero's going to get an assist on that one. He swats it out, but right to the shooter there in the corner.
Dallas just needs to hang in there right now. They're down 19-8. And Bikes fading to the left on that shot. Walton, great dribble move. Then the fake. Here's Isaac with the left hand.
I tell you, those two guys have looked really good.
Walton
is playing so well. You always love a guard that can't be sped up because he's going against good defenders in the backcourt, but making all the right reads, under control, doing a nice job of allowing his team to flow well offensively.
Walton, 4 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Watching him in college hoops last year, GA, he looked like an NBA player. Whether it's, you know, a third point guard or a backup, I'm not talking about a starter, but he had the look of an NBA guy last year.
Yeah, he's got a tremendously high IQ and a great, again, I use the word feel, a nice find there. Smart foul by Costello to not allow the easy one. But you see here, just great presence, and he threw that, even though you think it's a high pass, it was the right pass because he threw it where only Isaac could get it, and then he's able to finish. That was a difficult finish by Isaac that he was able to convert.
Isaac already has 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field in 6 minutes. Motley with the miss. Isaac will check out, and coming in for him, Hassan Martin. One more for Motley. 3 years at Baylor, undrafted, and signed by the Mavericks as a two-way player. He'll spend time in the G League with the Texas Legends as well as the Mavericks.
And then looking at him more as a project, giving him some time to develop, still coming back from the injury.
There's a one-do. Boy, he is trapped and eventually fouled. And that foul on Motley.
Yeah, but that was a good hard show on that pick and roll by Motley. Really attacked the basketball, put the offensive player kind of on defense there, just a little too aggressive in coming up with the foul.
Motley won the Karl Malone Award last year for Best Power Forward. 17.3 points, 9.9 rebounds in his final year at Baylor. Walton had his pass deflected off Costello, back to him. Shot clock an issue, down to 4. Georges Hunt, yes.
Good job there. Never in a hurry. And that was actually pretty good defense overall by the Mavericks.
Montero crosses over into a floater that wouldn't go.